Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Hedron platform update. It's been a minute since we've done one of these, Varun, but it's been an eventful year. We've got a lot to talk about. Beyond the subjects that we have for this actual video, what was something cool that you've done in the last month or two that since the last time we did one of these?
All I do is Hedron stuff, I'll be honest, but it's been some really fun, exciting stuff. I actually found a new game. I played a pirate game, which has been inspiring my actual world building as well recently. So
Awesome.
it's been a cool new side project, side hobby.
You know, pirates are one of those things. I feel like they're just universally, everyone loves them, so love to hear that. Well, hey, uh, it's been, like I said a moment ago, we've done a lot. And our first big topic here is talking about all the stuff that we've done on the platform. Do you want to talk about the big update?
Yes, the whole reason we've been quiet has been because we've been super busy with so many different things. And I'm going to just talk about a few of them, but make sure you check out those patch notes because they're quite a thing. Starting with the most obvious one, you open the site and we've got a brand new navigation again. But this time it's entirely focused about making it super obvious, super easy to find games and play them. This has been kind of always the mission at the end of the day, right? Is to play the games that we love to play. And now we've made our entire navigation fit that, made it a lot less confusing. And we've already been hearing that people really like it. Though I will say, as someone who's been using the old navigation for years now, it's been a little difficult for me, but I think a lot of new folks have been really liking it. So that's been pretty great. I don't know what you think, Josh. You've had a chance to look at it?
Yeah. I think I like how visually we're doing different things, and of course, I spend most of my time dealing with some of the publisher facing stuff. And so what I really like in the section for publishers is it's very clear, oh, if you're a publisher, click here. If you want to make your own games, click here. Little plug towards the guild program, I guess. But we I think are making it much easier for you to get where you want to go without having to kind of read between the lines of what functionality does the platform offer and how do I get to where I want to be. Fewer clicks. It's a good thing.
And when you do finally click on that big blue button, that leads you to our next big set of updates, which are all about campaign patronage and battle maps. That's sort of like features that we talk about all related to playing the game. So one of the things is patronage. If you are someone on Hedron who's been using it for a while, you have a couple of things, you take part in some of the products on our marketplace you've bought, you can now share them with everyone in your campaign as just part of your membership, just being on Hedron. You get to share those with your party mates, just like passing a book at the table when you meet up with your friends on Friday night. And in the same vein, we now have full-fledged support for those 3D battle maps directly in the VTT. So you can not only build sort of templates that you can reuse across campaigns, but you can also pull those into your campaign and start using them for actual gameplay. You can use 2D images, or you can also use your 3D models if you have them. So it integrates really nicely with your Hero Forge, Eldritch Void, and so on and so forth. And I will say, I'm pretty proud of how they look. They look pretty nice, in my opinion.
Yeah, you could say that we've really leveled up campaigns.
Oh, yes. If only my players got to level up that often. But anyway, the last feature is, of course, our events. So, and if you don't have your group, if you don't have those Friday night plans, because scheduling has always been the real big bad, we now have a whole set of events tooling so you can build private events, public events, events shared with just your friends for you guys to coordinate your gaming nights or coordinate a gaming shop meetup or something like that. Just sort of taking it to that next level. And of course, if you wanted to, you can attach a price tag to things to cover the snacks and drink beverages and things like that. Or you can just pay your GM a tribute, as you should.
I might actually start charging my players $20 to show up.
Only 20?
Well, yeah, it's just the cost of dinner is really what it boils down to.
Fair enough. Well, anyway, but then that takes us to what's coming up next. Josh, you want to tell everyone about some of the exciting, shiny sparklies that we've got coming up?
So we've been working on a lot of things, and one of the things that isn't out quite yet, but I'm super excited about, is gamification. And this has two components. And the first is that every person's profile can now gain experience and level up. So as you're just doing things on Hedron, whether that's creating characters, whether that's reading books, whether that's spending time in a campaign using our map features, whatever it is that you're doing, you are gaining experience that contributes to a level up on your profile. And you can display this on your profile in a nice, easy way. You can see how you match up with your friends and have like a little leaderboard and, I don't know, see who's made the most characters or created the most cool new homebrew rules for insert game system here. It's fun, and it's introducing this idea of rewarding people for playing the games that we love to play. And we spent a lot of time, of course, Varun, you know this, we went back and forth a very long time about what materials and colors of the dice should we use to represent, like, progression for getting higher. There's some fun stuff with dice that are meant to sort of resemble like acrylic or resin dice that are made to resemble like wood dice and stone dice and metal dice, and they go up and up and up in terms of the sort of perceived value of materials, in the same way that a lot of like games, like video games with like competitive, like ranked matchmaking, reflect like, the progression of skill from like bronze to silver to gold to platinum and diamond and whatever other, materials are out there. We've done something similar. So you always have something to sort of build towards and strive towards in terms of leveling up, if that's the kind of thing you're into. And if not, it just happens passively while you're on the platform. You'll go from a D4 to a D6 to a D8, all the way up to D20. Eventually, you'll get to the next material and you'll start right back over again at a D4.
Yeah, and the next step will be taking those levels and adding them into the campaign. So when you roll your dice in the game, you get to use your fancy materials directly in the VTT. So that's a really exciting thing I'm looking forward to. That won't be immediately in the future, but it's coming up. It'll be here soon enough.
Yeah, I look forward to using my, special Onyx dice to roll them in the campaign as bragging rights to show that I've spent so many hours on the platform. The other component for gamification is these achievements. Much like you have like trophies on PlayStation or Xbox's achievements, or, Steam has achievements. The idea that when you accomplish something notable, you should be rewarded for it. And so you can receive an achievement. Every achievement comes with a small little XP bonus. And then you can show it off and be like, yes, that's right, I've rolled 10,000 dice on Hedron, or whatever the specific achievement is. It's fun, it's exciting, and it shows off the ways in which you're using the platform that are unique and specific to you. And so we've made a whole bunch of those. We've got some more that we want to roll out. But in general, the things that you do that gain experience count towards achievements, and the things that you do to get achievements will ultimately give you experience. And so it just kind of feeds into this nice loop where you keep building your character, leveling up. You might level up on Hedron faster than you do in-game, honestly.
You probably do.
Last but not least, talking about things that we've been working on the platform. Varun, the mobile app is a big one. We spent a lot of time on it recently. What do you have to say about that?
Yeah, we just brought on a new dev. His name's Dan. That makes the third Dan we have on the team here. But regardless, he has been a great mobile dev, and he's really overhauled the app, and it shows. Every screenshot, every screen grab you can get from the mobile app is beautiful. Perfectly matches like the aesthetic of Hedron. In fact, I would actually say it's more beautiful than the website. I'll be honest. He's got a better visual eye than I do.
Wow.
But at the same time, it's been coming along really nicely, and we've been play testing it, running it internally for like our own little game sessions to kind of see how it plays. And now we've started this new play testing program where we've been inviting folks to come in. And actually, the second we posted the announcement, I can tell you all the games are filled. So Excellent. We're gonna have to open up more games with our professional GMs to actually test out the mobile app, get us feedback. Not really just even the mobile app. We want to test out every single aspect of the VTT and just hear directly from you guys what exactly you guys need to run your games the way you want to run them. And the mobile app is really kind of leading the charge in that. And before we know it, we're hoping we can open it up from that public beta to just an outright listing on the App Store, making it available for anyone who's just kind of browsing and looking for a place to play their games.
Yeah, we haven't locked in a concrete date yet, but we're looking at sometime this summer. If things continue progressing the way that they are right now, we'd love to, have folks using Hedron on their phone. Definitely before the year is out, but summer, hey, that'd be pretty cool. Be a nice way to bring your game on vacation with you. If you're taking a summer vacation, I don't know who can afford that in this economy, right?
Oh, tell me about it.
Anyways, Varun, any parting thoughts as we wrap up here?
No, it's been a busy time, but I think it's been a really exciting time too. There's so many things we didn't even get to talk about in this video, just to keep it from becoming an hour long of just us rambling as it often becomes.
Yeah.
But we've got a lot of things to look forward to. So keep an eye out on all of our channels. Keep an eye out on our announcements. Keep an eye on your inbox even, because we're sending out all sorts of info about all sorts of different fun things you can do, even if that just means playing some games with our GMs.
Yep. If you're not already following us on social media, please go join us there. Please hang out in our Discord. We've got tons to talk about. We've got crowdfunding, conventions, all kinds of goodies, more game releases. That's a whole big one. We've got all kinds of games that are coming onto the platform this year that we're really excited about. So join us in all those places so you can hear every cool thing that we're doing. And maybe next time around, we won't have 1,000,001 things to talk about that we have to cut half of them from the video script. So until then, we'll see you next time.